some people fall in. We on a money making mindset grind. You got to learn about money making mindset. So I'm gonna preach about money making mindset. That's the closing line, as you see. That is the closing line, money making mindset. You feel me? And for kids all the way up from if you can talk, 5 years old and older, man. Walk, talk, and hold a bag, man. You can make you some money. Money making mindset. But your mind has to be set on a goal. That's where the mindset comes from. Alright? So, if you want to gain money and knowledge in this field, in this game, you want to continue to actually build with knowledge of trying to get from 0 to 100, well, walk with me. Walk with me. Because I'm going to tell you, show y'all a quick story, man. You know what I'm saying? And this quick story is just going to be me, actually, driving to work. You feel me? Driving to work, man. Getting this bread. Driving to work, man. And I'm going to tell you the story how I got to start driving to work. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if a couple more people up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's see if we can get that, man. So a lot of us out here, we want to make money, but we don't even know where the place to start at because the people around us don't know how neither. And so that's why they say, man, you can't be the smartest in your own group. You got to get around some other people, man, that's smarter than you to help. Yeah, so you need people to automatically, be around you that's going to empower you, motivate you, and give you some tips on how to make some money. And that's the main thing, So let's talk about the money. Money we all need. We already know that. So that's going to be the easiest one. We all need that money. We all want that money. But the thing is, a lot of us don't know how much money. See, there's no goal. We just want money. Y'all want money. But God said, well, shit, I don't know if you want 10,000, 5,000. Give me a number. And then we can work on it. And then, because I'm going to give you that first low sum. My bad. I'm going through, some technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? Me reconnecting on this phone. So y'all bear with me, man. You understand me? But I'm gonna give y'all the first thing, man, on how to make sure that you get you some money, man. And the first thing on how to get you some money is figure out how much money you want. Because everybody know, we all know what we want. We all know we want money, right? But how much money? How much money? Because you go into these jobs, and these jobs they only gonna pay you so much if you don't have no certain amount of skills. So if you want over 6-7 figures, then you gotta be knowing how to make 6-7 figures. What job or what hustle can get you 6-7 figures in a certain amount of time? That is the main thing. A lot of us, we go around in these circles, crying, talking about we broke, we ain't got nothing, we want some money. But the first thing when somebody asks you is, how much money do you want? And then you talking about, just give me $100. And you go, for the average person, teenager and an average person, they go, if you got a car, you go put some gas in your car, If you got a weed habit, you go buy you some weed, right, and smoke you a blend blunt or whatever y'all call it, right? So, and some people go buy them some liquor, and then buy them some Cane's or some Chick-fil-A, and then that money gone, right? So now when that money gone, you like, damn, you back to square one again, talking about crying to everybody when your folks just gave you $100, right? They just gave you $100 and you just spent that, and now you mad again, and now your folks are asking, what you mad for now? I need some more money. Oh, well, I just gave you $100. I don't care what you're talking about. When you should have been saying, look, mama, look, sister, look, somebody, I need $1,000. And your mom probably would have said no. Get your ass on out of here and go get your ass a job. And you would have went to work, but you would have got you $1,000 though. Your time would have been, a little bit limited on you laying down playing a video game, you know what I'm saying? But you would have went out there and got to that job and made you some money. So for people out here, the first thing you need to know about money is how much money do you want? And what do you need? And what are you going to, actually pick out first before other needs? Like if you know damn well it's hot in summertime, you don't like walking, and you got a license, you need a car, bam, that should be a number one goal, to get you some a car with some insurance, good registration, and bam, you in the game. Now let's go how to make. Now let me show you how to make this money, right? See, you can go play the role in the streets, right, and make you a couple of dollars, right? But then your life and your freedom gonna be on the line. That's the only thing about trying to get some street money. Your life and your freedom will be on the line. So I advise you not to go that route, because you can make a little bit of money for a certain amount of time, and then they crack your ass, right? All right, and then you can actually go to jail, and you know how it is, man. You make $15,000 in one day to go spend 15 years in prison. And imagine you got to split that 15,000 3 ways. Yeah, shit get real. So I advise you to find a little gig, find a little, if you got a car, man, let me talk to the person that ain't got no car, because I think if you got a car, you know how to go get a job. That's what I believe. Let me talk to the person that ain't got no job. Ain't got no car. The person that ain't got no car, and their mama and them doing kind of bad, and daddy doing kind of bad, financially, everybody just doing kind of bad, you just gonna have to hop on that bus or get you a bike and get your ride on, and go to the first job agency you see, or apply for it over the phone, and then when they bullshit and they give you a job, then ride your bike up there, or hop on the bus and go check in with them. That's when they know you serious, and they gonna give you a job. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give you a job. Or, if you can go get a security license. If you can go get a security license, you know what I'm saying? Go get your security license. And all the local parties that you hear on Instagram, social media in the area that you can, walk to, ride your bike to. Man, go to the swap meet, go get you a black t-shirt, put a $5, $10 sign on there that say security, or they got some shirts that already say security on there, and work and go up there and get you a job, man. At one of the local parties, man. Started off with letting you do security for $100, just to put some money in your pocket, man. $150, man. $200. I don't know what you charge, but you charge something and put some money in your pocket, right? And Secondly, you know, you can go to Amazon, man, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you can go to Amazon, you know what I'm saying, get that little, you know, pick up and drop off, delivery, make money like that. You know what I'm saying? Uber Eats make money like that. You can make money a lot of ways, you know what I'm saying? But if you tend to, you know, go back the easy way, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna realize that you know, you can put yourself back in a bad predicament. Like I said before, you can make $15,000 in one day. Yeah, it's easy. I see people do $150,000 in one day, but you can go do 15 years. You understand me? And you don't want to go do 15 years. So I'm not gonna advise you that. You know, back in the days, I would advise you that. Like, nigga, you better go get that money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Me, but right now, nah, man, I wouldn't advise you that, man, because the penitentiary, man, ain't doing jail time ain't nothing nice, man. So, so back to it. I'm gonna tell you how to keep on making this money and keep on keeping this money circulating, money making mindset, right? And then you got to have a mindset, right? So basically, I said about the making money, having money and making the money, but making the money is the main thing, and keeping the money is circulation. You know what I'm saying? That means you got to keep the money in circulation every week, every few days. You need to be grabbing a couple of hundreds, a couple of $1,000s in your pocket to keep shit moving. You know what I'm saying? For your habits, for your weed habits, for your eating habits, for your girlfriend habits. You know, some of you nasty niggas out there, you know, your tricks. You ain't nothing but a trick. You know what I'm saying? You spending money all on the broad. You understand me? But I ain't about shit. You understand me? Yeah. But so, from that point on, now you just go ahead and you make your money, right? You make your money, and you continue to make that money, but you start, you know, put some money up, man, aside, man. Every check you get, you know, put you $100, $200 to the side, man. You understand me? And then now you have to have a mindset. What is your mindset? What are you set on to do with your money? Like I said before, the first realm, is your situation a situation where you have a goal to save $10,000? Well, the way you save $10,000 is you got to have a mindset. Your mind has to be set on $10,000. That's a mindset. A lot of people be talking like mindset. No, your mind has to be set on something in order for it to be a mindset. So let's say right now my mind is set on going to work, going to truck drive, going to get me some money, right? I'm set on that. I'm not deterring off of that. So what I'm trying to tell you right now is, for the people right now, is to have a mindset, is to have your mind set on a goal to be completed. You know what I'm saying? So if you plan on not work, if you don't like a job and you saying, but you need a job, right? You say, hey, your mind should be set on making a lot of money at that job for yourself, and then quitting that job and owning your own business. And your mind should be set on that until that is accomplished. Nothing else is going to be. That's what a mindset is. So people, you have to get your mind set on something. Your mind should be set on your hair salon. Your mind should be set on your barbershop. Your mind should be set on your drop shipping. Your mind should be set on your getting your CDLs. Your mind should be set on making sure that you know what you want to do with your life. Because a lot of people will be like, I don't have a purpose. Well, the first thing you identify, they say, I don't have a purpose, and they can't identify their purpose at all. Well, the way you find out your purpose is just by going out there doing things. Just getting up, going out there, getting you a job, saying, I don't like that, go to the next job, I don't like that, saying, going to the next job, oh, I love this, ding, ding, ding. Now you done found your purpose. Now you try to go up to the top level in the thing that you like, the thing that you love to wake up to do every day to make you some money. You master it. You go to the highest levels of that niche that you got, that you love. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you make everything happen, man, in life, man. That's a money-making mindset, man. You know? So, look, that's all I got for my money-making mindset, peoples. I'm gonna preach to y'all again. I'm trying to give y'all the same game and a little bit more and a little more better every day, same time. Riding the Cadillac, you understand me? And trying to, you know, get my money right, man. You know what I'm saying, me? Because, you know, trying to get all the stuff that I done took a loss back and some. So when you take a loss, it should just put you back in a more higher level of being more serious and not wasting no time with people. Pure point blank. Get what I'm saying? All right. So go to my website, man. Get y'all some money making mindset clothing. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all some clothes, t-shirts, man. Get the From the Dark to the Light book, man. The link is www.mmcurated.com. www.mmcurated.com. Order you some clothes, man. Order you a book, man. And holler at your boy. And y'all stay safe out there, PP. All right, stay strong. Organic guidance, man. Misunderstand me, man. Stay out of trouble out there, people.